winds under endless sky. We were carved from stone, from blood, from flame, not built in offices with a borrowed name. From Irish songs in the pouring rain to the Balkan drums that echo pain. Every street, every tongue, every sacred ground has a story deep they can't drown out. They draw their lines in Brussels halls, but don't hear the ancient voices call. We are more than stars in a circle blue. We are roots that break right through. We are the roots of 1,000 nations. Voices older than their regulations. From Roman roads to Viking seas, we are history, we are free. You can rewrite what's in our veins. You can erase our native names. We stand as one, but not the same. Europe lives in every flame. French cafes where the poet spoke, German steel and the craftsman's oath, polished fields where the courage stands, Italian art shaped by human hands, Dutch canals that defy the tide, Greek old gods that still reside, every culture a living flame, not just numbers in a bureaucrat's game. They speak of unity, uniform design, but forget the soul they can't define. We are not copies, we won't comply. We are the truth they can't deny. We are the roots of 1,000 nations. Voices older than their regulations. From Roman roads to Viking seas, we are history, we are free. You can rewrite what's in our veins. You can erase our native names. We stand as one, but not the same. Europe lives in every flame. Not against, but not erased. Not a number, not replaced. We remember who we are. From village square to battle scar, let the flags rise, let them fly. Not divided, but not denied. Unity and truth, not control. 1,000 cultures, one shared soul. We are the roots of 1,000 nations, beyond their laws and limitations. From ancient stones to city lights, we carry centuries in our rights. No silent voice, no broken chain, no forced future will remain. Europe breathes in every name, then we will never be the same.
Keir Starmer stands tall in a suit of grey, talks of tolerance while faith is pushed away. The king nods on with a hollow crown, says God save the king, while the old truths drown. Church bells fade, now now they barely ring. Silent hours where choirs used to sing. Musks rise high through the London mist, while they whisper the old world won't be missed. They turn from the cross, from the crown, from the throne. GoPro is along while they sell their own. England's people betrayed in the night, their land, their culture fading from sight. Starmer and the king, side by side they stand, while the people cry out, this is our land. Red passports turned to an open door. Boats keep coming, still more and more. In Rotherham streets, in Rochdale towns, silence lingers while truth is drowned. Multiculture's the future, they proudly say, while old England slowly slips away. From Leeds to Bradford, the voices cry, identity lost as the years go by. They close the churches, fling borders wide, and the people are left with nowhere to hide. Where's the lion? Where's England's flame? The towers still stand, but it's not the same. King Charles III waves while the crowds all cheer, but behind closed doors a shift is clear. They turn from the cross, from the crown, from the throne. GoPro is alarm while they sell their own. England's people betrayed in the night, their land, their culture fading from sight. Starmer and the king, side by side they stand, while the people cry out, this is our land. Oh, England, rise, don't sleep through the fall. The ones at the table don't speak for all. The cross may fade, the crescent may rise, but England wakes and it won't be denied.
Oh, let's have a pause. Let's talk about Simon, is there? I don't know, I guess you're still going through the comments, Rabbi. Simon didn't like what I wrote about him. He didn't like the video I made about him. He's in all the comments. He's doing something, because so many comments from him have solicited so many responses that the video's going viral. When I say viral, I mean big for this channel. Yeah, not really going mega viral, but we're getting a lot more hits because of it. Well, what's Simon saying? Well, he didn't want to read Rabbi's. Thank you, Kirsty. He didn't want to read Rabbi's comment out. He said it was too long. Well, at least, although we did read some of the comments I put out and responded to them. And so, well, he might not be able to write very well, but we know he can read. That's something, isn't it, Simon? He accused me that I'd been attacking him. never attacked him. Not up until today, at any rate. He doesn't know what an attack from me looks like. Best he doesn't find out. What did he have to say? Simon, if you're in, yeah, come up to the mic and speak to me. Yeah. Perhaps then we can discuss matters. 1 second, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm going to read that comment out. Rabbi is responding to a comment from Free From Zionism Albion. So what will you say when Restore and Allow sell us down the river? Well, my first take is we don't know that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't believe that will happen. I believe in Rupert. And from a quick glimpse at Rabbi's comment at the start, I think he sums it up better than I, why Rupert is doing what he is doing. So Free From Zionism Albion asks, so what will you say when Restore and Allow sell us down the river? Well, I can understand his concerns, but Free From Zion, you got to understand that not all men are the same. Yeah. Would you sell us down the river? I don't think you would. Do you think I would sell you down the river? I don't think you believe that for a moment. Yeah. So if there can be men like us, there can be men like Rupert, who also would not sell us down the river. Let's read what Rabbi said. Truth is that you don't know that, and neither does Simon. Time will tell. It just be that Rupert, a grandfather, fears for the future of his children and wants to do something about that. Has he been bought? I don't see how it is possible to buy someone who is nearing 70 years old and who is worth £30 million, do you? Yeah. I can't be bought. I haven't got £30 million. But I am 77. You couldn't buy me for £30 million. There is no money, not enough money on this planet to buy me. And you could go off world and mine every bloody planet in our solar system, and I still couldn't be bought. I'll do what I do for my great-granddaughter, and I'm sure that Rupert is the same. Rabbi continues, without evidence, it not only makes you look stupid, but is also unjust to tar someone with that brush. All proper nationalists are fully aware that maybe, for whatever reason, Restore might not deliver on what they promise. And if that turns out to be the case, then at that point, the ground is fertile for a real nationalist party to emerge and gain enough support from the public to gain power. Now is not the time. That is a really excellent comment, Rabbi, you're to be applauded for it. Well done. He works away in the background as our Rabbi, in the background. I get the glory. He gets occasional scraps from my table. Deserves a lot of praise. So, yes, I'll be coming to that, threatening his mother. I had my mother threatened. Jesus Christ, I had my family threatened, all of my family. I was doxxed, yeah. What I found most amusing, well, what did Simon say in his comments? Personally, I am not sure whether to continue with this because clearly the man is deranged, paranoid. Already I'm living inside his head after one video. Imagine what it would be like after half a dozen. It's a breathtaking hypocrisy there, isn't it? I made a statement, didn't I? I said, I think I can recall it almost word for word. I said, Simon, I understand you have Crohn's disease. That's something to do with the back package, your back passage. Now you were talking out of it. Simon twists it to me, having a go to him over his health. Does that mean to say that anyone who's sick of any illness should be excused for anything they say? Oh, I've got to think. Don't say nasty things about me. Yeah. Oh, I've got terminal cancer. Don't say anything. I can say anything I like now that I've got a disease. Man up, Simon. British nationalist. Yeah. Oh, and what else did Simon do? I don't know if he deleted it. He implied or hinted at a possible copy strike for using the clip of him where he attacks me. I wonder how that would work out, Simon. First of all, if you put a copy strike in against me for playing a 2-minute clip where you insult me and call me a lemon and a grifter, I think I'd win that appeal, don't you, Simon? Really, when you think about it, you're not totally stupid. I mean, you have taught yourself how to write. Not very well, but you have taught yourself how to write. Yeah. Internet copies, right? If you want to do a copyright strike, Simon, you do it. And how would that look to the real nationalist community? Oh, yeah. Paul Thorpe, he did the same, didn't he? And he withdrew it. But Paul Thorpe had a legitimate reason to issue a copy strike against me because I did abuse the system. I didn't understand the rules then. I do now. Paul, just in case you're looking, I've been through those videos and removed the areas that I shouldn't have used. And that was wrong of me. I recognize that. So thank you for not carrying through with the strike. You could have got me. But this one, Simon, you can't get me with that. Threatening a copyright strike. This will go right, well, it won't go in viral circles. This will go viral among the nationalist community. Simon Tomlin threatens the Green Arrow with a strike for reporting on Simon Tomlin saying that I'm a layman and a grifter. That wouldn't look well for you, would it? That wouldn't look well for you at all, Simon. I don't want to go after you, Simon. Finally. At first, I thought, well, yeah, the guy's like me. He's an ethno-nationalist. Well, no. I've always said nationalist. British nationalist, I say. Welsh, Scottish, English, Ulsterman. Anybody? Did I forget anyone? Even the Irish in the Republic of Ireland. Whether they like it or not, they're part of the British Isles, so they're British. And all of those countries I've mentioned are white. Indigenous population of the British Isles is white. I've always said that. Yeah. Oh, Simon, and then what else did you say? Oh, yeah. This made me think about you, Simon. This made me think about people I've met in the past, way back in time, who helped destroy the British National Party. They pretended to be patriots. They would go out on the streets, they'd be in the front line against the Reds, but all the time they were working for the Reds. They talked tough, they were hard men. Well, they said they was hard. We'll come back on now in a minute, Simon, to how hard you are. Yeah, they were hard men. They leafleted more. They done sterling work, but all the time they were dripping poison within the party. And what do you do, Simon? Thinking about it. All you do is drip poison against almost every single nationalist I've met. I've met Mark Collett. I won't say we're friends. I only met him twice. Is he something else? I don't really know. I never found that in him. Paul Golding. I believe Paul Golding to be a Christian. I think he's wrong over his support for Israel, but he's a patriot in his own way, and he's carried on fighting longer than you. And even when I took a break from fighting back after the fall of the BNP, Paul Golding kept fighting. Then you attack Nick Griffin. Well, we spoke about that in the video, didn't we? Nick Griffin let me down, as did Andrew Bronze. They turned their back on me in an hour of need, but I kept on fighting. I still say the BNP, had they not replaced Nick Griffin, would have gone on to greater success. We had 100 councillors, over 100 councillors, 2 MEPs, yeah. But you, Simon, you and people like you brought down the BNP, didn't you? You cheered when the BNP fell. And then what did you do? You worked in, you ran off to write your books, use them ridiculous air quotes. Yeah. Listen, if men can identify as women, you can identify yourself as an author. I don't really care. I honestly don't. I'm hoping that this will be the last time I have to talk about you. Yeah. Then, when I respond, you say you're responding because I've been attacking you. All I did once was write a review of your channel, asking whether you were a saint or sinner, a genuine question. I have asked so many times whether you wanted to talk to me. I offered you some documents, historic documents, because I thought as an author, you might be able to get that information out. You showed no interest in that. And after what you said about violence, made me really think, so now you want to meet up with me one-on-one. You know what, Simon? I'm really toying with the idea. I really am. Because if you were challenging me to some kind of duel, I am more than capable of making the grand gesture, more than capable. And if you challenge me, I get to choose the weapons, don't I? I get to choose the weapons. We both old men. You've got a disease. I'm deteriorating, probably mentally as well as health-wise. At the age of 77, I don't know how old you are, but I wouldn't rule out my chances because I've been getting fit and practicing what to do for what is coming. But I'd be very selective in the weapons I chose, Simon. So I am really toying with the idea, Simon. And then I think, should I waste my time? And then that made me think, Simon, who else is always advocating violence? Yeah, well, it's the left, isn't it? The left. That's their solution to everything, violence. Who else does it? Richard Inman does it. Yeah, he's all ready to rock and roll. And now you were ready to rock and roll. Simon, why should I waste my time on you? All you've done by coming over to, I'll say, my channel and leaving those ridiculous comments for people to read, you've done nothing but embarrass yourself in the eyes of all nationalists who read those comments. I feel sorry for you, Simon. I really do. I pity you, Simon. I truly, truly pity you. I'll think about that offer of a duel. I really am thinking about it. Perhaps that's what you want. Perhaps that's what you want. I don't know. It would be fun though, wouldn't it? I would really look forward to it. You think you know people, Simon. You don't know what I've done in the past. You haven't got a clue. You would wet yourself. You would really wet yourself. I'm really toying with it, Simon. Really, really toying with it. Right, guys, moving on. I'm done with Simon Tomlin. I don't want to speak about him again. He's a nothing. He really is. He's not a British nationalist. If you're watching this channel, this is what a British nationalist looks like. Ribeye Rob, when he shows his face, is a British nationalist. Simon Tomlin is not a British nationalist. He can help and suggest nothing. All he can do is tear down and destroy. I'll be talking to the people that Tomlin has denigrated. I'm more than prepared to go on to the likes of Steve Laws and talk with him anytime, anywhere. I will go and talk with Mark Collett and talk with him anytime, anywhere. And I will go and talk with James Dowson over in Ulster. Yeah. I'll talk to him. I'll talk to who I damn well like. I'll even talk to Tomlin, but I don't think it would do any good. But I would talk to him. I would talk to him. Give him a chance. Some people say, you stupid, Paul, you're always giving people chances and they always stab you in the back. You've chatted to Jim before, haven't you, Ribeye? I know, mate. We've talked to all the same people. You would have spoken to Paul Golden. You would have spoken to Mark Collett. You know them all. You've spoken to Nick Griffin. I know you have. Well, who haven't we spoke to in our time in British nationalism? You see, that's it with Simon as well. He talks about the BNP, but nobody can remember him. Ribeye has been around since day one, probably in the BNP, long before I arrived on the scene. Tomlin left in 2002, and was it 2002? And he's still fighting that war. God, I've got files of people who betrayed the BNP and their statements and links. I haven't used them. They're pointless. I haven't written a book about them. It's pointless to open up old wounds. Yeah. Right. Yes, you did, Ribeye. You did indeed. Yeah. We've met all the leaders at one time or another. Now, I think we've got to talk about the channel. Oh, guys, bit by bit, we are getting there with our channel. You know that. Do you remember it was like in the early days? Until we got our Starlink sorted, how long we waited to get Starlink up and running? We waited a long time, didn't we? But we got it eventually. Still haven't paid for I paid for the installation, but we haven't paid our bankers. That would be my wife's account. But we'll pay her back out to the next bit of money we get. So we'll pay her back. She says she needs money to pay for my funeral. So we got our graphics going, didn't we? And then we moved on. We got our premium YouTube account to cut out the advertising as much as possible if we view a site, so it's not interrupted with adverts. And then what else? StreamYards. Yeah, we took out a premium, paid for a year in advance for the software we used to do the streaming. Eventually we'll sort out the sound system, get a tidy sound system. But now we've got a little microphone and earphones so I can go outside when we have tidy weather. And I'm going to get a gimbal so I can really, really show you the beauty of the valley I live in. Take you to some places on different days. One place is like a fairy grotto. Not many people know about it. I've taken a few friends there and my granddaughters to see it. It's magical. But I want you to see it properly. So I'm going to get a gimbal. Yeah. Now, we are getting better with regards to the content of our music. And I was speaking to Rabbi about it today. Even when we're not on screen or working behind it, we're trying to work out ways to make it better. And I recognize that the music is repetitive. I've got 3 playlists, and we've decided on a way forward to make a playlist that will not become repetitive, because what happens is sometimes I have to step away from the mic. And so I leave the playlist that I'm playing. For example, say it's Kev K57's or Ragnar's, then all you get is their particular type of music. And we like to mix it up, don't we? Like to have conversations also. But the trouble is, I never know when someone's going to come into the room and be prepared to chat. And so if I haven't got no one to chat with or to have a conversation with, well, I just wind up saying silly things. Yeah. But if we have a dedicated playlist where I mix up all the different music, you won't be inflicted with the kind of music that you are not so keen on. Now, I like the Ulster music. I'd play there all day. I like Kev K's music. I'd play there all day. But it's nice to mix it up. I think we should, if anybody has contacts with anyone who makes copyright-free music, ask them to do a playlist, and then I can include music from their collection. Perhaps ask them to do something country and westernish. I'll say this for old Deadeye, or Deadeye, Dead Wolf or Red Wolf or Bad Wolf, that's it, yeah. He turned out some tunes that I liked. I really liked them. I missed the Rupert Lowe ballad. I really loved that. I could go and talk to him and ask him if I can have permission to use his music. Whether he'd allow that or not, I don't know. Someone could ask. How would we feel about playing his music again? I don't know, I'm asking you. Yeah, so we'll do that with the music content. Soon as I get time, I'll do a dedicated playlist. I'll take one song from each of the 3 people who are providing us playlists with, who've been good enough to allow us to use their music. And so it'll be one of Kev K's, one of Ragnar's, one of Eunice. Then I'll do a playlist for Focus on Britain, mix it with a playlist from the Daily Bollocks, yeah. And so that we'll have a wide range of different music that we can, playlists that we can play over and over in those quiet minutes when there's no one to talk to, yeah. So even though you might think there's nothing being done, there is lots happening behind the scenes, lots happening to try and make it better so that we've got a nice channel where we can come and relax. Thor Saxon. Rabbi, can you get Thor Saxon's latest link? I can't find his channel. Don't say he's lost another channel. I can't find his channel. Hail Saxon Thor. Right. Now, is there anybody at all who would like to come up to the mic and just chat about anything under the sun? My wife hates it because she says I stop and talk to anyone. You should have seen his shape. I almost got into a bit of a row with. Right, thanks, Rabbi. I almost got into a row in a parking lot outside the supermarket with a guy. Must have been a couple of years younger than me. So we got out of our respective vehicles and glared each other. So, but within seconds we were chatting. I learned all about his life. He learned all about mine. I learned that he was a writer, a travel writer, living in Abergavenny, about 10, 12 miles from where I live. The other side of up the valley, down the valley into Abergavenny. Beautiful place, Abergavenny. If ever you get a chance, you should go there and visit it. It's beautiful. Go there before they take it over. And he told me all about his life there, about his books and everything and whatever. My wife was stood there. In the end, she said, "Oh, I'll go get a shop and stay here talking, Paul." But so I like to talk to people. I like to talk to people. It's impossible to please Mrs. Morris, BC Wench. Impossible. I haven't seen that, Mel. Mel, what have you done? What's Mel done? That's a fabulous photo, but where's your photo? I loved your profile. I loved looking at your smiling face. Oh, Mel. Oh, well, I can't forget your face. We've already answered that. The problem is copyright strikes and copyright warnings. We're getting them all the time, all the time. If we try to play, obviously, other people's music, we get a warning and they do tot up. I've noticed this morning, though, we've gone down from 10 to 7, so they must expire after a certain time period. Yeah. And we've got one warning, one serious warning outstanding, which expires in June. So it's not that easy for us to play music. Ribeye, can you check to see if GST is still going live? I was watching him earlier. He was really going for it. Total respect. Ah, right. Okay, thank you. I'll watch it afterwards. Excellent. I was going to say go over there, like and subscribe, but the trouble is, by the time you get there, he's probably had his channel taken down and already started another one or two. Total respect. Total creator. Well done, Lady J. And that's something else I've got to do as well. I've still got to do that video of Freedom Dad talking to Jim Dawson. I met Jim Dawson. One thing I can tell you is this. Simon Tomlin thinks he's a grifter. Hell of a boy is Jim Dawson. A real character. He's the, what do they call him? He's the leader, the prior? Prior? Is it prior? Of the Templar Knights, of a Templar Knights group. I think they've got places in the UK, on the mainland, and also over in Ulster. It's got a nice priory there. I want to show you the video of it, you know, where nationalists are free to use it, which is a kind offer on the part of Jim Dawson. Hell of a boy. Bit larger than life is Jim Dawson. Mel says on the Barrack. I don't go to the Barrack channel because of that anymore after that business with him and that black woman. Yeah. I didn't like what they were saying. I thought, well, I'm not going to subscribe or listen to him. But that doesn't mean to say he doesn't get things right now and again. He interviews a guy who went to help with Operation Overlord. D. Tomo didn't turn up in France, and the Patriots got arrested and put in French. I remember looking for my passport so I could go over there. I never did find my passport. And then I had to start looking for my birth certificate. Yeah. It was written on bark back in those days, birth certificates. Yes, I think it might have been as well, Mel. I think it was as well. Interest. Oh, GMAC, you certainly do your research. I've got to hand it to you. GMAC does a lot of research and puts up some good ideas. One of these days, GMAC, I'll start listening to your advice. Trouble is, I read your advice, I think that's a good idea, and all of a sudden, it's gone out of my head. Something else is happening. Yeah. Keep a lit, Saxon. Yeah, well done. Oh, I know. Come on then. Let's have a bit of Rupert Lowe, is that? So if I put that there, and then we go here, we share this, we do that, we go here. No, we don't go there, we go here, and then there.
I've walked these fields, I've built this land, I know what Britain's worth. Now I stand in Parliament and speak for what comes first. The boats keep landing under cover of the night, while our people sleep rough and the hotels shine so bright. You crossed the channel, broke the law, thought you'd made it home. But this island's ours, not yours to claim or roam. No more taxpayer-funded beds or endless freebies paid. The game is over, lads. Your welcome's been overstayed. Don't unpack, you're going back. Don't unpack, you're going back. Suitcase shut, engine on, next stop Calais before the dawn. Don't unpack, you're going back. We've had enough of all your crap. Mass deportation, hear the nation roar. This is Britain, not an open door. Foreign criminals first, straight on the plane. Red list countries, no more playing games. No benefits, no housing, no settlement rights. Brits first policy under these lights. End the asylum fast, close the hotel doors. Send them back to where they came from, settle all the scores. We reward the grafters who work from dawn till night, not those who land here demanding every right. Don't unpack, you're going back. Don't unpack, you're going back. Suitcase shut, engine on, next stop Calais before the dawn. Don't unpack, you're going back. We've had enough of all your crap. Mass deportation, hear the nation roar. This is Britain, not an open door. From the farms of Norfolk to the streets of great Yarmouth town, the silent majority is rising, won't be beaten down. We'll scrap the madness, restore what once was ours. Secure the borders with real walls and real powers. You thought you'd settle, unpack and start anew. But restore Britain's here, and we're coming after you. No more grooming, no more strain upon the state. Millions must go. That is Britain's fate. You had your chance on safer shores, but you chose our beaches, broke our laws. Now the lion's awake, the people have spoken, your free ride's over. The ship is loading. Don't unpack, you're going back. Don't unpack, you're going back right now. thinking on this island's full. Move along, unpack, you're going back. Restore Britain's on the attack. Low tax, strong borders, Britain first and free. We're taking our country back. You'll see. Don't unpack. Don't unpack. Don't unpack. You're going back. Don't unpack. This is our home. Restore Britain.
Well, that was fun. I really hope you'll vote for me and my party when the time comes. And please, please, please give this a hype if you can, and a like and a share so that more people get the message. It doesn't cost anything, but is a massive help. Thank you, Great Britain.
Wow, I wonder.
Yo!
Haha. Me and Ribeye. Ribeye's my second. Oh, look. And there's Simon. I wonder who his second is. Wouldn't you be surprised if it turned out to be Richard Inman? What do you do, guy? What do you think I should do, guys? Should I arrange a meetup with Simon? Ruffle his hair a bit? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I don't know. I really don't. Don't forget, we're closing down at 1,500, guys. Things to do, places to go, people to see. Who am I kidding? I'm not going anywhere. I never go through the door. My wife is taking bets with people in the club because I've told everyone I'm going out when she's away. But as she says, and she's always right, I always say I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this and do that down the club. And then when the time comes, I don't. My friends now just laugh when I tell them I'll meet them on a Sunday. They just laugh. Don't have any time now. Don't have time to play games. No. I've stopped Ribeye playing his games as well. Poor bugger. Poor bugger. Well, I think I've earned a song that I like, don't I? I'm going to have something I like. I wonder if there's somebody else on here who likes it. Let's see if I can find her. I like the morning streams and the afternoon streams more than the night streams. Sometimes I find them hard work. Or perhaps it's just the lateness of the day. I get up really about 5 or 6 every morning. Yesterday I was up at 3. I didn't get up until 4, but I laid on the bed thinking. Let's have a look. This one is my favorite.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Underneath the stars above, we're just kids in crazy love. When I see your smiling face, my whole world just falls in place. Every little touch you show sets my teenage heart aglow. I dream of you each night. Everything feels so right when you whisper low. Baby, don't you know, in your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the pale moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's talking for. Neon lights in the rain at night seem to call out your name. Teeny bop discs on the jukebox spinning, the whole place feels the same. Echoes of a sweet slow song drift along the avenue. Every record crackles soft, but all I hear is you. When you take my hand, baby, I understand. This is more than a summer flame. We'll never be the same. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, rocking through the night. You're the girl that I adore. Oh, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's cheering for. Shall we write our names on the bleachers after the game? Picky spell will never part. You got my jacket and my heart. Even when the summer's gone, we'll keep dancing to our song, young and wild and free. Just arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing to me all night. You're the girl that I adore. Hold me close, don't let me go. Teenage love like never before. Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Sha-la-la, we'll always know. Neon hearts in the rain will glow.
I like that song. I really do.
Lying lonely in my bed tonight.
Really like that song. Something about it. There's another one of Kev K's I like. I think it might be, I'm sure he said it's his daughter or granddaughter or something. Singing with Henry or Harry. God, this memory. Negative message back. I don't know. Used to them, used to negative messages. Oh, hurry up, Simon, we're waiting. Closing the stream now in 7 minutes. Hurry up, let's get this sorted out. Where does he live? Right, we were going to go. Oh no, we've got to go here. And we have to have that. Okay, guys, coming up to 3 o'clock. We'll be back live tonight at 8 p.m. Let's have a bit of this then.
We've been sleeping too long. Now the warning is clear. Our streets don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right, while the numbers kept rising.
Thank you, Mel. You've made an old man very, very happy. I love that little image of you. It's beautiful. You've got a lovely smile. All our ladies have lovely smiles, if I come to think of it. That is beautiful. Thanks a lot, Mel. You're definitely getting a badge. Right, where were we?
Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Stand up together. Fight for our shore. Join, restore, or be no more. Millions must go. Send them back where they came. You must speak English. We don't care for the game. No more excuses. Speak English or get out. Learn our traditions. Don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain. We don't bow to foreign laws. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join, restore, or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the 4 nations, one people, one flag in the sky.
I was watching GST earlier on today. Well, we spoke to him this morning, didn't we? The Reds, the left did turn up in the end, and I've recorded his live up there. He's at the forefront. He's giving it large. No mucking about there with GST. Damn, I wish I was with him. He's there right in the front line there. He's putting his face into it, and he's really ripping into them. Really ripping into them. Anyhow, I've recorded it all, and then I thought, well, why record it? He's gone live. That means it'll be saved. So perhaps, this evening we'll get to play some of it back, and he can talk us through what he was doing, about the people he was coming in contact with at that time. So, yeah, he was magnificent up there. The guy was really good. I mean, he was straight out there with his email address and everything. He had his table up there. And who else was there? Oh, Great Western is up there with him. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I want to be up there with him, Lady J. I will. I'm going to have to do something about it, find a way of doing it. Absolutely true. GST standing on the front lines. Sickly Simon sits in his garden, moaning out his arsehole. He has got a sore arsehole. I wonder how he got a sore arsehole. I don't know. I don't know what made me think that, But yeah, saying that he left, that comment he left, saying that it was wrong of me to mention that he was his illness. Well, he keeps on telling us about it, doesn't he? I'm trying to take him off now and again. And he can do a little laugh, doesn't he? Or giggle. Does he giggle like a girl? I don't know. Yeah. So we're supposed to let anyone know with an illness have a free pass to see what they like. Otherwise, they come on your channel and say, you told them about my illness that I told the world about. Yeah, righto. Try getting our defence in a court of law. And then try and threaten me with a copyright strike, because it was a threat. Why else mention it? Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on, Simon. Okay, let's finish that song off then.
No more division. It's do or it's die. No more talking. No more fear. The hour is late. And the moment is here. Joy restore. Or be no more. Joy restore. Or be no more. Millions must go. Send them back to the shore. You must speak English. Oh, you're out the door. Joy restore. Or be no more. Joy restore. Or be no more.
No, you could never get on my wrong side, Mel. Never. Only the bad guys. Like it funny.
They locked us down where the freedom once shone in our own green land. Now the rights are all gone. They said we're safe, but the borders are wide, while our streets fill up with the waves of the tide. We're not criminals, we're the sons of this soil, yet they call us bigots when we dare to recall. From London to Belfast, the same old refrain. They sell out our future for globalist gain. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Antrim Hills, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They cut off the winter fuel, left the older ones to freeze, while hotels shine bright for the boats on the breeze. Two-tier justice, two-tier rules. They protect the invaders but chain up the few. Our kids can't afford homes in the towns where they grew, but the checks keep flowing to the ones passing through. No more surrender, no more shame. We're rising again in our Father's name. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the island breaks, free as the sea. Free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They call us far right, they smear and they lie, but the truth's in the streets, you can see it in our eyes. We've seen the betrayal, we felt the cold hand of leaders who sold out our once proud land. So raise up the banner, shout out the call.
I can only count to 10.
We'll never fall. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the snow-dome peaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Yorkshire moors, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, shoulder the load for the land of our fathers. Down the long road, no surrender, no chains, no more lies. We're the free men of Britain, under our skies.
Sorry, guys. I have to close the stream down now, guys. Sorry about that. We'll be back at 8 o'clock tonight. We're learning lessons. If you have suggestions about what we should do in the channel, how we should conduct it, the mix of music, the chat. It's just, if you would rather me to break it up with just talking about anything that comes into my mind, then I'm prepared to do that, because I can talk about anything under the sun. Pick a random subject that you'd like to talk about, and I can talk about it, that's for sure. And if I can't talk about it, I'll make some it up. Oh, all right then, guys, you take care. See you, fellow patriots. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow, and in the background, as usual, Living in My Shadow. That made me think of something. My mother and father. My father was really larger than life. I'll show you a photograph of him tonight, a couple of photographs. And my mother, you might say, she lived in my father's shadow. She was extremely intelligent, probably more intelligent than my father. Both good readers, but my mother was a real big reader, and she was really political. And the truth of it was, people might have thought that she lived in my father's shadow, but really she was the mainstay of the entire family. She was the backbone of the family. My father was a bit like me. Yeah, he'd make the grand gesture. He'd already be on his way down to Simon's place. If I was my father's anything half as good as my father, I wouldn't be thinking about it. I would have left by now. Okay, guys, see you tonight at 8 p.m.